Hello, ARC family. Welcome to the ARC Journey. Today, I want to talk to you about conference sessions coming up May 19th and 20th. On May 19th, Friday at 1 o'clock, we'll be meeting at the Kingwood Church and then going on an excursion together. We're going to go to Kentuck Knob. We have arranged for tours to take place of the famous Frank Lloyd Wright house. And with that is tour is then a self-guided tour of the sculptures and gardens, and then the pathways surrounding the house. So it should be a fun afternoon for all. We have a bus arranged to leave from the Kingwood Community Center to get us there by 2 o'clock. That can take 28 people. Otherwise, you can tag along or follow along, caravan along, or meet us there at 2 o'clock. The tours begin at 2 o'clock and then they're staggered so that we can all go through. You just got to get registered and let us know how many are coming. It is open to anybody, pastors, if you're bringing your spouse. So it's going to say pastor and guest, I think, on the registration form. Just put down how many guests you're going to be bringing so we can anticipate. If you're bringing your family and your kids, remember this, that the tour itself through the house, you have to be 6 years or older to be able to go through the house. Otherwise, let us know. We wanted to be able to do this all together, just a relational day, hanging out. The tours will be staggered. See you at the church at 1 o'clock or at Kentuck Knob at 2 o'clock. We'll be looking for you all. And if you are bringing your delegates with you, bring them with you. Let us know ahead of time so that we can get them the count, and we can get that all settled up. So that's that. Food wise, we will be heading back to Kingwood Community Center at 5 o'clock for dinner. Their folks are putting together a fabulous dinner for us. You are going to absolutely love it. Plus, then we're just going to hang out. So it is all a relational day. I hope that you don't think that that's bad. I think that personally is a good and needed thing, especially after you told me that we didn't spend enough relational time last year on Friday. So this will give us just time to talk and to be together and to hang out, and then come back on Saturday for business. So Saturday for our opening devotions, Dr. Marcus John, our new pastor at the Grange Church of God, he is comes to us from India, from via Pittsburgh, and greatly looking forward to him sharing with us, and you getting to meet and to know him and to see his heart on Saturday morning. We will have our business at 4 o'clock. We will be having our ordination service. So that's when we will do all the credentials, and our two ordinands, Scott Licklider and Sean Roberts. And Dr. Rob Guy is delivering our ordination message. And the worship throughout the day is from the Kingwood Church of God Youth Ministry worship team. So they are on fire. If you have, I know that Mike Babula has had them to Latrobe to lead worship. He couldn't stop talking about how incredible they are. I got to see them on a youth Sunday at the Kingwood Church. You're going to be blessed, absolutely blessed by this worship team and the young faces and their hearts for Jesus. So greatly looking forward to it. It's going to be a fabulous time. So May 19th and 20th, the big issue that we have to look at, the two big issues are, of course, the budget. That will be in your packet to look at. It's pretty boilerplate. The second thing will be some constitutional changes. Our Constitution Committee has been working very hard, spearheaded by Mike Babula, and they're going to be presenting some changes to our structure. So it is basically commission restructuring so that we can fill these out and really focus on the things that we need to be doing as a region and not necessarily the things that we don't need to be doing as a region. I guess that's as basic as I can say it. What we don't need to be doing, we ought not to be doing. So that's what this takes a look at. We can have this will all be presented in a way that we are willing to work. If we're willing to work through it for a year, then we will, and then it will recircle around for actual adoption. So I don't want to get into all the business stuff, but those are the two big things that we need to address. Unless there's something else that you also needs to be addressed, well, certainly you can bring it to the president and see if he'll and talk to him about bringing it to the floor. Okay. All right. Looking forward to seeing you May 19th and 20th. Registration is going up this week. It is due by May 2nd so that we can get our food counts in to Kingwood by May 4th. So help us out there, get your numbers in. All right. That's it for me. Thank you for all the good reports from Easter. It was great being with a bunch of you over Holy Week. And I want to just encourage you, keep shining, because you're making a difference, a huge difference. And we saw some glimpses of that at Easter. So keep shining, and talk to you next week. Bye-bye.